That's how you use it. Music on.
So do we need the green screen behind us in order to move the screens and stuff?
No.
Oh, I'm just curious how that worked.
No, through this, you weren't able to move everything. You are live.
I'm live? Cool. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got some cool stuff to talk about today. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. You're going to notice that my energy will pick up as this goes because this wonderful coffee in my hand. Javi, how was your morning?
My morning was well. Got up. Mike Tyson fight, Mike Jake fight, exactly how I expected. Netflix is going to lose out on a lot of money.
Netflix asked everybody this morning to up their cost.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'll stuff it up.
They like read the room, Netflix. Read the room, Netflix. Anyways, so cool. So we're going to be talking about a couple of things today. We're going to be talking about XRP. We're going to be talking about CHAINSWAP. We're going to be talking about internet computer. I got possibly some big news coming. I'm trying to work a deal right now. I'm sorry, not CHAINSWAP, ICP. The big thing that's been holding ICP back in terms of like major growth is usability. The technology is alien technology. What I mean by that, it's technology that it's like hard to explain to people. I was talking to the head developer of an app. I'm not going to say the name just yet. I might be partnering with and actually co-founding. We'll see what happens. I'm working on a deal right now. This is something I'm very, very, very excited about if we end up working the numbers right. But essentially, it's like a Uniswap for ICP or a phantom wallet for ICP, right? And the problem we're running into is there's a wallet called the plug wallet, and they should call it the butt plug wallet because it's absolutely horrendous, right? Are we good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. It's absolutely fucking horrendous. And so the problem is, for someone that's a newbie coming into crypto, some of you aren't, some of you are very seasoned, but somebody that's a newbie, the normies coming into crypto, they have a hard time even using Coinbase, let alone being able to use Uniswap or Phantom. And then if you're creating an app or you don't even have an app and it's just a website and that's how you're buying and trading, like they're what they're not understanding is like there needs to be that innovation. Like there needs to be an app on the App Store. There needs to be very easy, user-friendly ways for you to swap tokens on ICP. The same thing with Cardano. Like, you see the Cardano price going absolutely crazy, but still at the same fucking time, like swapping Cardano tokens is not nearly as easy as it is using Phantom or Uniswap or Coinbase Wallet, right? The usability and what happens is these developers, they're very smart people, right? But they're stuck in their computer box, right? And they can't see outside of it because they're nerds, right? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Like they're straight up nerds. Being a nerd is a cool thing today, right? but they can't see outside of their box. Well, I had a really long conversation with a swap team. I'm not going to say the name of it just yet, like I said, but they may be onto something. Like I looked at the interface, very user friendly. There's still a couple of weeks to maybe a month or two away from deploying exactly what's going to be needed. But we'll be talking about that soon if that comes to fruition. I also am going to have next week. What date? When are we going to have Kyle from ICP?
It is. Let me get the exact date. I'm pretty sure it's the 8th.
It is the 18th.
Right.
Yeah, the 18th of no. Go ahead.
Yep. It's gonna be November 18th at 2:30 Mountain Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern.
4:30 Eastern, 2:30 Mountain Standard Time, 1:30. What do they call it? Cali time.
Yep.
Pacific time. We're gonna be meeting a guy. We're gonna be meeting with a guy named Kyle. Kyle is head of data and analytics at ICP, and you guys are going to be able to, I mean, he'll probably be on for a good hour, and you guys will be able to answer him or ask questions. He'll be able to answer stuff more in depth and kind of give you more of the roadmap of what's going on with ICP from behind the scenes. The guy's been there from, the beginning, right? So I've actually done a couple of interviews with him. If you guys follow me, you've seen me talk to him. So we'll have him. Excuse me. We're going to have Aaron Brimser from ICP as well. We'll have him on possibly in the next couple of days, see if this deal works out with this swap protocol. What's up?
We're supposed to meet with Aaron the next day.
Oh, the next day is going to be Aaron? All right. So, well, Aaron better get his shit together. Aaron, if you're watching, that was a weak puppy shit deal, bro. So if we're going to change ICP, if we're going to make sure that it's more user friendly, bro, we gotta do it now. So I hope you're watching, Aaron. Anyways, so let's go to the articles. And all right, so let's go over some pricing first. So I don't know if you guys noticed this morning, but good old XRP up to $1.30. Hit $1.30 this morning, outpacing every crypto. And this isn't the article I'm going to be going over. I just want to talk about that for a minute. So it sounds to me like everything that I thought was going to happen next bull run, I thought we were going to be a little bit prolonged, is actually going to be happening this bull run with the ISO tokens. And with Gary Gensler out, it's kind of giving ICP free, or not ICP, I'm sorry, XRP free reign. I've had a small bag of it. I was holding on to about 25 grand of it. I'm up to, like 75 grand now. It's probably 5% of my portfolio just because it's grown so much over the last couple of days. I hate to say it, but I think I was wrong there. Not wrong in the sense of I never said XRP wasn't going to be something. It's just a stable coin for so fucking long. I mean, it's actually funny. People were tagging me in this video I did like a couple months ago about like, imagine holding XRP for the last 5 years, right? 6 years, right? And I was like making a joke about it because it's been a fucking stable coin. And in the reality of it, I was right. I mean, I was buying, just think about just ICP in general, right? ICP, I was buying ICP at $1.50. It's at like $9 right now. It's still a much better return than what XRP is giving you guys from the 30-40 cent mark to the dollar mark. It's still only a 3x that it's done, right? But it's exciting to see it happening finally. It's exciting to see it waking up. Currently sitting at $1.11. BTC currently sitting over 90,000. Ethereum 3,100. BNB $600. Sol $200. TON 5. Cardano cracking the 81 cent mark this morning on bullish news that there's going to be partnerships with the United States government with Cardano. Which is something I've been telling dude. I've been arguing with a lot of crypto content creators. They all were like ragging on my Cardano pick from 2 years ago. I've actually owned Cardano since 2017, and they've been ragging on my pick on Cardano. Like, yeah, you all right? Javi just broke the fucking chair. God damn, Javi, lose some weight, bro. I'm just kidding. Javi don't need to lose any weight. He needs to gain weight, if anything. That shit was funny. This guy almost fell out of the chair. Oh man, new chair.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up the couch. Anyways, you can sit here on the side, move this stuff. Oh my God. Sorry guys. We got some technical difficulties over here. Javi just literally bent this chair he's sitting in. It's literally sideways like this right now. Anyways, so I've been talking about Cardano forever, right? If you're like an OG of following me, especially on TikTok, you know that Cardano's been like this play that I've been telling everybody about. Like, y'all got to get on it. Y'all got to get on it. Understand it, learn it, and it's kind of been a dead chain for a while. I can't say dead chain. It's still people are building and things like that, but it hasn't been nearly as popular as Solana. It hasn't been nearly as popular as Ethereum. But I kept telling everybody that these guys are doing something bigger. They're not looking for meme coins. They don't care that they have no interest. Cardano has no interest in a bunch of meme coins being deployed on their platform like Solana. You guys do realize that like on Solana, like really nothing's being built outside of fucking meme coins. Tars AI is really the only one. And Tars AI, we'll see what happens with that one. I own it. I've talked about it. I like it, but the long term on it, who knows what's going to happen. Everything on Solana is fucking meme coins, guys. Like everything. The only real chain right now that has anything actually going on that of significance in terms of building is Ethereum. So I'm not too worried about the lag of or the lack of building on Cardano or the lack of building on ICP just yet, right? This industry is just getting started. We don't even have clear regulation yet. I think it's coming. Obviously, this article here, Trump policies could take DeFi, BTC staking mainstream. Redstone co-founder says, we'll go into this article, but just keep in mind, guys, we're still super early. And then I want to talk a little bit, remind me, actually, I want to talk a little bit about, man, you are all over the place this morning, bro. You should have got yourself a coffee. There's one upstairs. You need coffee?
No.
You sure? You good? All right. One of the things I do want to go over this morning is the lack of growth in a lot of the low cap cryptos, not just cryptos I've talked about, but like almost every low cap crypto under 25 million really hasn't done much. They've pumped here and there, but they really haven't done much. And I want to explain to you guys why that is. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about CHAINSWAP and the lack of price action, but I can tell you right now, right off the bat, like I am not worried at all. Literally, like I'm cool as a fucking cucumber with CHAINSWAP. Same thing with all these other low caps that I own. It's just not their time. And you guys need to understand how this market works. It goes from Bitcoin, and then it goes to layer ones, layer twos, and so on and so forth. So relax. We're not even in 2025 yet. We don't even have crypto regulation. So anyways, one of the big things that's coming to Bitcoin, and I think it's going to be a very, very big narrative, and you guys are going to want to start getting into, is decentralized finance, DeFi projects, right? Such as Aerodrome, right? Velodrome, ONDO, Aave, right? There's going to be a shit ton of them, right? Especially on the Solana blockchain, there's going to be a ton of DeFi projects that will start to come up and start to build and start to gain traction. And as Bitcoin does well, and as the Trump administration starts to incorporate Bitcoin into the government and crypto and blockchain and regulation and all this, you're going to see decentralized finance become a very, very big player. As a matter of fact, what's it called? Liberty. What's Donald Trump's coin? Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold up. My buddy sent it to me this morning. World Liberty Fi is a decentralized finance protocol that Trump is behind with his sons and whoever else. So if you think that DeFi is not going to be massive this bull run, you're out of your mind, and especially going into the future, right? This is the biggest threat to the banking system. Being able to lend your own money to yourself is going to be very important. So anyways, Donald Trump's presidency starting in 2025 has fueled speculation within the cryptocurrency industry about his administration potentially impacting digital finance. In an interview with Cointelegraph, I don't know, Marcin Kazmierzak, co-founder and chief operations officer of Redstone, suggests that incoming Trump administration could drastically propel the expansion of decentralized finance, right? I said this in a couple of my videos that DeFi is going to be really big. You guys have heard me say, keep your eyes on DeFi. I've been saying that for the last 2 years, and I've been accumulating DeFi projects for that reason, because big money, smart money is going to be getting into DeFi. They'll play around with the memes and they'll play around with AI, and those are going to be big narratives as well. but their DeFi, I think, is going to really, really take off in the coming years. He also noted that, how are you doing?
I'm posting on TikTok.
You fucking driving me crazy. He also noted that Bitcoin price surges typically trigger increased DeFi service activity as BTC escalates. It doesn't just climb in isolation, it lifts the entire DeFi sector, he added. Pro-crypto policies for DeFi growth. Kazmierzak suggests that Trump administration might adopt crypto-friendly policies. Duh, right? We all know that. With Trump at the helm, expect a bullish wave across DeFi platforms, potentially rewriting the rules of DigiFi, he said, referencing Trump and his team forking Aave, creating World Liberty Financial. So I haven't even read this article yet. I want to point this out, right? You just gave this to me. I didn't even go through it. And what did I just say to you guys? World Liberty and Aave, right? Like, I'm not just making this shit up. I'm glad that, you know, these analysts are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Man, I should be writing for fucking Cointelegraph. Come on. However, the launch of Trump's WorldFi token on October 16th was underwhelming. It did. That's true. It didn't do that well. And that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, Trump, everybody fucking, all the big money hates Trump, but they're going to have to love him. They're going to have to learn to love him because he's going to reshape this entire fucking industry. Kazmierzak also pointed to Bitcoin staking. And also, by the way, I'm not saying that like this protocol here, you know, World Liberty Fi is going to like melt faces. I mean, it could, right? Actually, I don't even know if I don't think I own it and how to buy it. I'll try to figure that out and let you guys know. And I'll probably end up buying some today, to be completely honest. But I'm more interested in who BlackRock's behind, Aerodrome and ONDO and Velodrome. I'm more interested in Aave, the OG of the DeFi space. And then there's a couple of protocols on the Solana network that we'll be talking about as well in the coming weeks that are hopefully going to pick up and have some impact on the DeFi space. The psychological impact could open up an era where BTC staking becomes as commonplace as stock dividends, attracting a broader spectrum of investors for retail to massive institution funds. So what they're saying essentially is I've been telling people this forever. There's clients of mine. I'm like, look, I can't listen. I can't tell you exactly what to do, but if I were you, I'd buy a Bitcoin, and a bunch of them did well before the 90,000. They were buying $60,000, $70,000 Bitcoins. And I'm like, you hold that Bitcoin for the next 10 to 15 years. You're 10 years away from retirement. You're 15 years away from retirement. You hold that Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what the fucking price does. You set it and forget it. You put it in your safe. You put it on a ledger, right? Oh, by the way, this stream is brought to you by, no, I'm just kidding. We should actually partner with Ledger. Actually, we got to find that email because I know they want to partner with us. I like Ledger, by the way. Like, not to get off track, but Ledger is one of my favorite places to store my Bitcoin offline. I am not sponsored by them or anything, but we should check it out. Dude, what the hell? Sorry, hold on, guys. I just gotta check this text. Dude, I hate Wells Fargo. I hate them. I hope Wells Fargo burns to the ground. I have an advertising company where I advertise for automotive dealerships all across the country, and so I spend a lot of money on advertising on my business account. And every single fucking day, they cancel they put a block on my card. Is this transaction okay? And I have to keep calling every single day. I hate the banking system. Like, give us freedom. Fuck you guys. Oh, it's for your protection. Take your protection and shove it up your fucking ass. That's how I feel about the banking system. Anyways, Goose Fraba, right? Is that what it is? Goose Fraba? Where's that from? You never heard that? Some of you guys have heard that. So where was I? Fuck, I just got all sidetracked because fucking Wells Fargo. I hate the banking system so much with passion. Where was I, Javi?
You were talking about when you were talking about older people that you talk to on the phone call.
Yeah. So I'm talking to them, and I'm like, not just older people, younger people too. I'm like, you hold on to that Bitcoin and say it's worth $1 million or $2 million in 10, 15 years. Maybe it's worth more, right? You can then stake that Bitcoin on a DeFi platform, right? And you can live off the interest, right? The Bitcoin will grow. You keep it in your family. You put it in a trust. It's protected. You have instructions on where it's going to go for the rest of your life, and then for the rest of your, for the next 1,000 years, right? Like, you can put instructions in that trust where they can't sell it. They can only live off the interest of it, right? And this is kind of what they're talking about. And as Bitcoin becomes a larger asset and it starts to stabilize, right now it's too volatile to do this. This is why DeFi hasn't really blown up like I think it's going to, because Bitcoin as an asset class, or Bitcoin as an asset, is not big enough, right? It's only what, $2 trillion? Not only, I mean, that's a lot, don't get me wrong, but it needs to have significant weight to it. It needs to be $5-10 trillion, so that doesn't fluctuate nearly as much. And then what'll happen is you'll be able to use it in the DeFi world, because you won't get you won't get liquidated if the price just dumps 30%, which we know Bitcoin can do that tomorrow, right? As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin goes to 100, 120,000 and then goes back down to fucking 70, 80,000. I really wouldn't be surprised if that happens, right? Before it starts to go back up to 150, 200,000, whatever it's going to peak at. So, but this article, I mean, the guy makes a lot of sense. The implications of BTC's potential dual functionality becoming a store of value and a source of income, particularly when close to hitting 100,000, could impact both BTC and DeFi, increasing BTC's appeal through staking incentives, long-term holding, which could result in reduced selling pressure. However, price volatility could still impact this. Dude, I swear I didn't even read this. This is the first time I'm reading this. I'm literally telling you what the article says before I even read it, right? So I'm not going to go further into this, or is that the whole thing?
That's the whole thing.
No apology can undo the damage Gary Gensler has caused, says Tyler Winklevoss. That's a good one. Let's go over this one on Monday. No, let's go over it right now. How do you guys feel about Gary Gensler? Can we pull up, where's the StreamYard? Here we go. The comments here. How do you guys feel about Gary Gensler? And I'll go through some comments here. We have more articles to go over, so make sure you guys are staying tuned here, because we're gonna have a lot of shit to go over with you guys. Let's see. But put in the comments, how do you guys feel about Gary Gensler? Gary, good old Gary, right? Yeah, we're not going to talk about CYCLIX today, but we will eventually. All right, let's go back to that article real quick. So, Gary Gensler's behavior cannot be excused as good faith, Winklevoss claims. Gary Gensler's done. Like, he's done. He's lost all credibility. You can tell that, just looking at the guy, the way he talks, and thinking back to MIT, when he was at MIT, he was talking to how great crypto was, and there was actual projects that he was like talking about. These are going to like revolutionize the world, and he was like teaching people about crypto at MIT. And then he gets hired. I don't know if he like got in bed with Elizabeth Warren, but maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. Sorry. And she's, I hate that lady. That's obviously, you can tell by the way I'm reacting. I hate her so much. Anyways, I think he's fucked. He's fucked. He's so fucked. There's nothing that either. I'll be very surprised if the guy can find a job after this. He really fucked the crypto industry. He stifled the innovation of the crypto industry for the last fucking 5-7 years. Like however long. How long has he been? Can you look up how long he's been the SEC chair? But he's been he's been fighting and stifling innovation forever. We would be so much further ahead in crypto, which is maybe why XRP is starting to really pump so fast, because now that Gary Gensler's off their back, it's like, all right, like we're gonna steamroll like full steam ahead, right? But he really fucked this industry up. Winklevoss claims that Gensler's behavior last 5 years, cannot be excused as good faith mistakes, before arguing that it was entirely thought out, intentional, and purposeful to fulfill his personal political agenda at any cost. I do not think it was his personal political agenda. I think he's literally controlled by the banking system, and he had to do what he had to do. He looks like the kind of guy that and I can say this on X, right? I can pretty much say anything I want, right? This is what I really think about him. Not even kidding. I think he's been blackmailed, right? Something in the bank, some organization. So he's been blackmailed, right? And like he just looks like the kind of guy that like plays with children. Like he looks like the kind of guy that like he's like a pedophile, right? And just look at the guy. Can you pull a picture of him up? Let me know when it's up. If you guys don't know who Gary is, here he is, right here. It's on the article here. You can just pull the article up. He just looks like a fucking pedophile, right? I think they got some dirt on the guy, and that's why he was making the decisions that he was. Because if you go back and you watch videos of Gary Gensler way back, can you actually look up on YouTube real quick? Gary Gensler at MIT talking about crypto. And I want to play a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyways, we're going to move on to this next article. $1.10 XRP. Do I have any more articles, Javi? Am I missing them? Or are they sent in my text messages? Am I missing?
Where the CHAINSWAP roadmap.
Yeah, I'm not going to go over that just yet.
Yeah, I sent one to your text message.
Okay, hold on.
I have the video of him talking about at MIT blockchain and money.
Can you play it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. How long is it? So let's kind of skip. Let's go ahead. All right. Actually, pause it. I don't want to hear this guy talk. I'm going to punch my computer screen. He really fucked this industry up. I'm glad he's out. But my point is that you can literally watch this guy go lecture on how great blockchain is. And I've literally watched these videos. I've spent hours on this shit. Multiple fucking lectures of how great blockchain was when he was working at MIT. And then all of a sudden, he's literally fighting the entire industry. The fucking dude was blackmailed. I am convinced, right? He was completely fucking blackmailed. Or he's just a piece of shit, right? And he's evil. And that's what the article was saying as well. So, all right, next article. Let's go into Ethereum real quick. Everybody's wondering, why is Ethereum not pumping? Everything's being built on Ethereum, but why is Ethereum not pumping, right? Well, you guys got to remember, this is one of the things that I think people forget about all the time, is that a lot of the money that's in the system right now, it's not new money. Retail's not here. How do I know retail's not here? Because when I go on my TikTok and I go live or I do videos about crypto, it's like I have a lot of people that follow me that are normies, right? They're just normal, every regular day person. I mean, no joke. I was driving down the road the other day, a couple months ago, not the other day, a couple months ago, and I'm coming back from Breckenridge, Colorado. And were you with us when that? No, you weren't with us. It was me and Rachel. We're driving back from Breckenridge, and we're in traffic going down the mountain. And I just bought this new, GMC 2500 Denali Sierra, whatever. And the guy next to me has the same truck, but it's lifted. And we're driving super slow, and I'm right next to him. And I'm like, I'm gonna ask him how the ride is, because I want to lift my truck up. I don't know. So I roll on the window. I get his attention. His wife rolls on the window. And I'm like, hey, I was like, is that a rough ride with that lift on that truck? And he looks over and he goes, Coach Ty, like we're in the middle of the fucking Rocky Mountains, right? And he's like, I know you. Long story short, we go meet, we talk and everything. And he, we get on a phone call, and then I go actually meet him. We go to a baseball game, and we're talking. He's a truck driver, right? He owns a trucking company, right? He's your straight up blue collar American, right? And that's who follows me a lot on TikTok. And they're not back. They all think it's dead. They all think I'm retarded. They're like, you should see the comments I get. What about this crypto? This one hasn't moved. You're an idiot. This one, that one, this one. You told us to buy at 15 cents, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, first of all, y'all got to understand something. I post a video like CHAINSWAP at under 2 cents. And if you saw it at 15 cents and you bought it and you didn't do your research and realize I posted it here and you bought here, you bought the top of something, duh. What did you expect? Profits are going to be taken. But anyways, my point behind saying this is that retail is not back. Retail is still sitting on the sideline. Retail is looking at everything and going, I'm not getting back into this. And eventually they will. Eventually retail is going to come back into this space, and it's going to get fucking crazy. But until then, the big money's positioning themselves, right? Anyways, that's just kind of a side note there. Ethereum dying a slow death as ETH breaks 8-year trend versus Bitcoin. All right. So Ethereum native token sitting at $3,100 recently slipped below its longest serving support level against BTC. Lending top analysts to conclude So a leading top analyst to conclude. I gotta start doing these at night, man. Fucking in the morning, I can't stop yawning. It's dying a slow death. Ether breaks support that once prompted an 1,800% rebound. Notably, ETH BTC pair broke below the ascending trendline support that coincided with its market bottom since 2016. Okay, so this article, what they're saying is that ETH is just not doing well. It's not keeping up with Bitcoin. Well, there's two reasons. Number one, XRP is getting all the attention because Gary Gensler finally let them go, right? You don't think that some of that money that was in Ethereum or is going to go into Ethereum eventually is in XRP, right? You don't think that some of the money that's going to go into ICP, that's going to go into Chainlink, that's going to go into Solana, right? That it's going into XRP right now. Do you think that all this money is going into XRP and it's just going to stay there and people aren't going to take profits? Come on, let's be real, y'all, right? That's just Bitcoin is shining right now and XRP is shining right now. Those are the two shiny fucking objects that everybody's paying attention to right now. But eventually, just like my Rolex, which I love, right? It's a fucking cool watch, but it's just a watch. When I first bought it, I was like, oh my God, I feel so cool. Like, this is so awesome. Check out my rolly with a Dapper Ranch, right? And that was a pretty good song, actually. Now I just wear it like a watch. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't even notice it's on my wrist, right? It's the same thing that's going to happen with Bitcoin and XRP. They're going to pump. They're all shiny and everything's exciting. And then eventually what's going to happen is going to be like, all right, we've made our profit. Let's take it. And then we're going to move on to the next fucking shiny object. And that's probably most likely going to be Ethereum and Solana, right? ICP will come back with a fucking vengeance. I still think this thing's going well over $100. I don't think you guys understand how much money is coming into this market. But it does look like Ethereum, it has to bounce off this trend line or it's not going to be good for Ethereum. I'm not too worried about it though at all. I still think Ethereum's like $8,000 to $12,000 by the peak of this bull run whenever it peaks. So let's see if there's anything else that's good in here that we want to talk about. Because you guys got to remember too when you're reading articles, and I love Cointelegraph, but like these are also just regular everyday people writing articles, right? You don't know how much they know about crypto. They could just be going based off of charts and analytics, and charts don't fucking matter. The chart for Solana looked absolutely horrendous, and that thing's, or I'm sorry, the chart for Cardano looked horrendous for the longest time, and now the fucking thing's at like 85 cents. So I don't want to hear that shit, but it is a good point, though. I mean, Ethereum has been slacking against Bitcoin, but every bull run, it's like that's why I don't always like take these. I'll read these articles to you guys, but like these analysts, I don't follow these guys religiously, and I don't even know who some of these guys are. I'm just reading articles from reputable crypto sites like Cointelegraph, and I kind of take some of it with a grain of salt. It's good to see it and read it and get a different take on it, but I don't think we have anything to worry about with Ethereum. If you're someone that's looking for like a 5x. And you want a safe project, Ethereum is where you got to go, in my opinion. All right, so moving on to the next thing I want to talk about is internet computer, ICP. So internet computer cross-chain protocol usage up 13x amid Bitcoin DeFi boom. One of the things that people I think are missing is the boom in DeFi that's coming. And I said that earlier, and not just on straight DeFi protocols, but I think you're going to see a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Conjunction, I guess is the word I'm looking for with Bitcoin and ICP. ICP and Bitcoin are working together. I don't know if you guys knew that, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of ICP and Bitcoin working together, right? You can't always look at the price to determine if things are happening, right? Like there's been things happening with Cardano behind the scenes with governments and countries in conversation for years, and the price has done shit for the last couple of years until recently, right? Just because a project is not pumping in terms of price doesn't mean that the project is not building and making waves in the space, right? And you got to remember a lot of this stuff is behind the scenes, right? There's information that I get that I can't talk about. Right. There's information that I do get that I can talk about that the normie just doesn't get. And I can tell you right now, there's stuff going on behind the scenes with ICP outside of what I was just talking about with this whole swap app. Regardless of that, there's some really, really big things happening. And that's why you hear guys like Calvin Hill say, I'm locking up my ICP for 8 years because 8 years from now, this shit's going to be fucking crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I think he's right. But even in the short term, I think there's a massive, massive inflow of money coming into this project. Network activity across all internet computer protocol has increased 150% year over year. Think about that for a minute. Year over year, since the inception of ICP, since it started, it's up 150% in terms of network activity. 150 fucking percent year over year. But it's a dead chain, Tyler. You don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you. You have no idea. This thing's going to melt your face off eventually. Internet Computers Cross-Chain Messaging Protocol, Chain Fusion, which if you don't know what Chain Fusion is, go look up Chain Fusion. Go watch some YouTube videos on it. You can be like, damn, that's actually pretty cool. ICP is doing things that I don't think anybody, like, it's alien tech. Like, when I say alien tech, it's like tech not from this world. It's so advanced, almost to a fault, right? Where, again, the conversation I was having with some of the ICP developers yesterday, literally yesterday morning after we went live, I had a phone call with a couple of ICP developers. And we're on not a phone call, we're on a Zoom call or whatever. And I'm like, you guys are fucking like 10 years further than you need to be right now. And they're like, yeah, but that's why we're going to win this and that. And I'm like, no, you're only going to win if the normie knows how to use it and can understand it. And they're like, okay, you know, I'm stuck in this. This is what the guy said to me. This is one of the head developers over there. He says to me, he says, I'm stuck in this box as a dev. I'm very intelligent. I sit at my computer and I code all day. And I'm like, yeah, you're speaking Chinese. Like go to China, anywhere. If you don't speak Chinese, and go try to have a conversation with a Chinese person. Go try to learn the fucking language of Chinese. It's like the hardest language to learn. Well, you know what's even harder? Code. Understanding fucking C++ and Java and all I don't even fucking know. It's like there's Solidity and all these different fucking coding languages. Am I speaking Chinese to you? Good. Thought so. Right. So I'm like, you guys got to understand that, like, these people, these normies, myself, Javi, you that's watching, right? You don't understand all these fucking numbers and technicals and this and that. All you want to know, right, is a simple definition of how it works, what it's going to do to change the world, and then how easily functional it is, right? Can I hop on my phone, download an app, and start trading with cryptos, right? And can I start buying projects on ICP? And can I do it in an easy, fast manner? The sophistication that they offer, right? That's for them behind the scenes, right? Think about, like, if you had to use a computer, but you had to understand code, right? Back when like CAD was a thing, and like you had to understand how to fucking write code in order to use a computer. None of us would be using the fucking computer. Well, when I said that to them, I swear to God, it looks like deer in the headlights. They were like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. I've been stuck in my little box, right? And so anyways, hold on one second. Damn, can't join. All right. I was going to have CYCLIX Games CEO on, but we'll do that Monday. All right. Anyways, cool. So let's go back into this. Internet Computers Cross-Chain Messaging Protocol Chain Fusion has seen usage spike of 1,230% year over year. 1,230 fucking percent year over year, largely from Bitcoin native applications. Again, ICP, Bitcoin, they've been working together, okay? According to November 4th report by developer, the Dfinity Foundation. So the Dfinity Foundation, for those of you that are not very apt of understanding ICP, Dfinity Foundation is kind of like you have like XRP and Ripple, right? Like Ripple is Dfinity in ICP world. Bitcoin apps, including Rainbow Protocol, Tap Protocol, and Bitfinity, are using internet computer to deploy smart contracts and other complex programs on the Bitcoin network, Dfinity said. What? Say that again, Tyler. Bitcoin apps, including Rainbow Protocol, Tap Protocol, and Bitfinity, are using internet computer to deploy smart contracts and other complex programs on the Bitcoin network, says Dfinity. Right? But Tyler, ICP's dead. No one's using ICP. Do you guys understand that big money? Like, if I called up my father-in-law right now, who's a very successful financial advisor, and he's got a lot of very successful, multi-millionaire, billionaire clients, and I had a conversation, and I did, and I've done this, and I'm just saying this. I call them up and I say, hey, which cryptos do you know? They say Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, right? That's it. Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, right? Tyler, well, Wait, weren't you going to say ICP? No, they don't even know what ICP is yet. They have no fucking clue, which is a good thing for us. Why is this a good thing? Because break it down like this. They all understand Bitcoin. They're okay with buying Bitcoin. Big money's coming into Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is starting to build layer twos, right? Bitcoin stacks as an example, right? Again, like Rainbow Protocol, Tap Protocol, Bitfinity. There's a bunch of protocols being built on Bitcoin, right? The money is going to Bitcoin. And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see more applications being built on Bitcoin over time, right? And if they're using ICP to be building on Bitcoin, eventually that's going to pick up. Eventually, ICP is going to become a very valuable token because of just that alone. Big money's not going to come in and be like, let's take a chance on this, and that. Let's take a chance on Bitcoin. That's what they're thinking. And then what happens is, okay, now that I've been buying Bitcoin, tell me more. What can I do? What else can Bitcoin do? Well, Bitcoin can do XYZ, and they're building XYZ, and then you're using ICP to then build on top of Bitcoin. Okay, that's a little confusing. I don't get it. My point is, okay, should I buy ICP because Bitcoin protocols are using ICP to build on Bitcoin? Yeah, that would make sense. That's where I think this is going, and that's why guys like Calvin and myself tell you long term ICP is going to be $1,000. Like this thing's going to go fucking crazy. In the short term, if you guys are just thinking short term, $150 is easily in play, maybe even 200. But I hope you guys get the point. Chain Fusion enables smart contracts for Bitcoin as ICP can directly interact with the Bitcoin network without using any trusted bridges, the developer told Cointelegraph in a statement. So instead of having to go and bring this one in, and bring Chainlink in, and bring ChainSwap in, and bring all these different things in, ICP is bypassing all of the middlemen, right, in crypto. I mean, the whole point of crypto was to get rid of all the middlemen, right? So this is, again, alien tech, way ahead of its time, that I think is going to come to fruition. Can you show this? Is this on the screen right now? You guys can see this? Cool. Okay. I mean, look at this. Look at the fucking growth, right? The growth it's been insane, and it's just going to become more and more and more. So anyways, you guys do what you want with ICP. I think you guys need to relax though. Internet Computer is a set of protocols that allow independent data setters around the world to band together to offer decentralized alternatives to the current centralized internet cloud providers, according to crypto exchange Coinbase. Wow, I didn't know Coinbase was on board with that. That's pretty cool. But I've told you guys like numerous times, like people look at ICP and they try to compare it to Solana, and oh, look at Solana's got all this growth in terms of, you know, people building on it. It's like, dude, they're making meme coins like Tyson's butt coin. No joke. Last night, right? This fucking coin called, I can't say, Javi, can you say it? Because I can't say it. Can you say it?
Well,
you know the coin name?
I thought it was butt coin.
No. There's a coin that surged last night on Solana, right? It surged last night because Netflix showed Tyson's ass, right? The coin, I can't say the word because I'm not black. It's called
what, nigga butt coin?
Correct. Say it louder.
Nigga butt coin.
What he said. That's why Solana's the winner, because Buttcoin is being made on Solana, because all these meme coins are being made on Solana. You guys realize they're all going to go to fucking zero, right? Like these fucking meme coins, you'll make a bunch of money on them, take your fucking profits, because most of them are going to go to nothing. It's worthless. Did you find it?
No, I couldn't find it.
Dude, I was watching it earlier. Fucking crazy, bro. Like, oh my God. I sit here and I argue with the normies, and I look at the normies and I'm just like, man, y'all got to wake the fuck up and like think like I was talking to Lucas, Blockchain Boy, and Blockchain Boys. He's not understanding like the long term with this stuff, right? Oh, it's not being used right now. Cardano's not being used right now. ICP is not being used like Solana is, right? Solana is king because of XYZ. No, bro. Shit, like relax. Like this space is so fucking new, right? Anyways, you guys are getting me all worked up. Back to what I was saying. Network activity across all internet computer protocols has increased of 150%. We already went over that. The Bitcoin Network's 2021 Taproot upgrade has sparked a proliferation of Bitcoin native decentralized exchanges, DEXs, and layer 2 scaling solutions, what we were just talking about. Total value locked on Bitcoin Network has now surpassed 2.6 billion, according to data from DeFi Llama. DeFi Llama is a good place to go find out by the way, if you guys want to know, like, okay, how do you know how much money is locked up on the chain? And that's kind of what brings a chain value. Just so you guys know, like, the more money locked up on it, in terms of DeFi, it brings value to the chain. It means people have faith in that chain. So use DeFi Llama if you want to see which chains have a lot of money locked up on it. I know Sui was starting to lock up a bunch of money. I don't know. You go look it up. Anyways, it's called DeFi Llama. Good place. Actually, write that down because we're gonna do some videos on DeFi Llama this week. Total value, or sorry, I already went over that. Bitcoin native DeFi is still nascent and constrained by limited interoperability among DEXs. Of Bitcoin developer, okay. Sorry, I don't care about who it is that said that. On Bitcoin, these DEXs aren't very interoperable, and liquidity is fragmented, said Luce, who is developing a product called Rabar Shield to promote interoperability among Bitcoin's fragmented DEX ecosystem. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. All right, it's early. The network is in need of some who can come in, even out the prices, and help users with execution. Chain Fusion's next priority is to integrate with Solana, according to Definity's internet computer ecosystem. All right. So, dude, actually, this part that we're talking about, like this whole article here, chop this up today, and I want to put a bunch of this up on TikTok and X, just like clips, right? So, Chain Fusion's next priority is to integrate with Solana. Let me say that again. So Chain Fusion is that's ICP, just so you guys know. It's just a wing of ICP. Their next integration is going to be with Solana. That's going to be huge. And I know I just talked shit about Solana, but eventually Solana will do well. It's all fucking meme coins right now, but eventually Solana is going to be a blockchain that we just can't get away from. It's, you know, it's I don't know, comparability. It's going to be like the Google of the internet, right? They're going to be here. Don't get me wrong. Solana's TVL, total value locked, is what it stands for, surged from less than 250 million at the start of 2023 to nearly 6 billion as November 4th, based on DeFi Llama. In August, artificial intelligence firm Decide AI said it completely transitioned an AI model onto the internet computer blockchain, making what it says the first time model has been launched. Making what it says is the first time the model has been launched on chain. So I'm going to find some more articles for you guys about ICP, and we'll be talking a lot more about it. Just know that it's not exciting. Everything that you're reading today, like most people, they get into crypto and they want to know, you know, when the moon, Tyler, when is the moon? And it's like, relax, like go and actually like do some research on these projects. Like go type in ICP news and go and dig and try to find out what's going on. Go follow Dominic Williams, go follow Definity, go follow Chain Fusion, right? Start learning about Bitcoin layer 2s, right? Look at the connections that are happening. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that it's not exciting. I know you guys aren't like, oh, this is really, really cool, right? Like most of you want to know what the fucking price is going to do, and that's all you care about. Right. And then you sit there, and if the price doesn't move for a couple of months, you end up selling and then buying back in on a massive green God candle that like literally went up your fucking ass. Right. And you're sitting there thinking, damn, I should have just held. Right. Why am I selling right now? All because of this price action, not understanding that there's shit behind the scenes happening that's going to make these projects go to the fucking moon if you're just patient. Right. But most of you fucking assholes out there are like little squirrel-minded, squirrel-brained. Oh my God, where's the next shiny coin? Right. Like, relax, calm down. And maybe not you. I'm sorry I'm being mean. I apologize. Just talking about the fucking people in my comments. Just not understanding fucking patience in this market. So did I just lose a couple of you? Sorry. I know. You get a little bit different of a Tyler over here on X. I know you guys follow me on TikTok too, but I can't talk like this on TikTok.
We got 1,024 people.
Damn, we hit a G. So I hope I didn't hurt you guys' feeling with that. Stop being squirrels. Stop sitting there thinking, when moon, Tyler, when moon, right? The fucking moon will come. Relax. Fucking go figure out and learn why you should be investing in these projects. All right. Anyways, ChainSwap. Let's go to ChainSwap. All right. How many of you guys actually follow ChainSwap on X? There's 1,000 of you watching right now, right? How many of you guys follow ChainSwap on X, right? Can you pull up? Am I good behind me? All right. Here's ChainSwap on X. Go follow them. ChainSwap. Okay. at ChainSwapper or whatever it is. Anyways, down here, see here. Go follow these guys on X. Their roadmap is right here. It tells you everything that's going on, right? Here's one thing I want to talk about with these guys. So many people have sold this project. I see it in my comments. People message me and they're like, even in my Telegram, right? A lot of the people in my Telegram, hold on. Sorry, hold on. There's something actually I might want to tell you guys. 1 second. I'll get back to what I was saying in 1 second. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Okay, never mind. That's not important. All right. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So many fucking people in my comments, in my Telegram, in my messages. Oh, I dropped ChainSwap, right? I took a loss on it. I don't think it's going anywhere. Blah 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 blah. Like the straight fucking normie retard that just can't fucking be patient for 6 months to get yourself a fucking 30x. Think about this for a minute. You got to take 6-9 months of shit that you can literally dollar cost average and massively grow your fucking bags, right? And then this thing does a 20, 30, 40x, and you had to wait six fucking months to 40x your money. You had to wait a year to 40x your money, and you can't do that. I'm gonna go chase the next one. XRP's pumping. It's up 100% in the last week. I'm gonna go buy that now. Like, are you retarded? And most of you, like, I'm sure most of you understand what I'm saying. Some of you are sitting there like, damn, he's talking to me. I am retarded. I need to stop doing that. Stop chasing green candles. When the project's price is shit and it just looks like it's dead, but the project is still building, and every day, let me just go back to this. Every fucking day they're posting, right? Every couple of days they're posting and they're updating you, right? I mean, listen, look at this. Every couple of days they come on. I don't know if you guys knew this, and they go live and they tell you about what's going on, right? About their Telegram bot that they're integrating with Solana, right? This is ChainSwap. They're not Telegram bot. Sorry. Yeah, they're Telegram bot that they're integrating with Solana, that they're integrating all of these different cryptos. But the price hasn't been doing anything, so you're letting it go. You're chasing a green candle. You're probably not going to make any money because you're going to get dumped on because you're FOMOing into something that's already green. And then when this thing starts to crank, you're going to be like, oh, shit, it's at 7 cents now? Oh, fuck, I sold at 2 cents. Damn, I got to get back in, right? Or you're going to see it hit 25 fucking cents, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm getting back into ChainSwap. It's at 25 cents, and then it goes to 50 cents. You only double your money, right? And then you end up not selling because you think it's going to go to $1, and then you fucking lose, and then I'm the asshole. Fuck you. Like, that's how I feel about the people that think that way. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but, like, I'm just real. Like, stop fucking thinking that way, right? It's crazy to me that y'all, like, mind blowing. Have some fucking patience. You guys are going to sit here and make so much fucking money. You guys realize that, right? You're going to make so much money, right? If you just wait, if you just dollar cost average. Like, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, Patrick, my lawyer, just texted me. He says XRP gains. He's killing it, right? Most people are buying the shit out of XRP right now, right? I've been in it for a while. I'm going to start taking profits on XRP. Not all of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to keep some for the forever. I've told people that's a long-term play for me, right? Very long-term, like retirement, like 10, 15 years from now, right? I probably will never retire. I could retire now. I like doing what I do. I like helping people. But my point is, like, that's like a fucking long-term fucking play for me. I'm up, like, I think in the last couple of days, like 30, 40 grand, right? So look at this. I got on Coinbase, and there are a few dollars of each. Look at this. My lawyer just texted me. He hasn't been buying crypto, right? He just texted me XRP gains. I got on Coinbase, and there are a few dollars on each of a few. What the fuck are you saying? Sorry, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It looks like he just bought crypto. This is exactly what I was just saying. Everybody's buying the green candles now, and they're going to end up being exit liquidity, right? They're going to end up being the profit exit liquidity. I'm going to start taking profits from Cardano. I'm going to start taking profits from XRP, and I'm going to throw them into the coins that aren't doing anything, the chain swaps of the world, right? These low cap cryptos that I've talked about, because when those go crazy, I'm going to fucking 30, 50x my money, right? And just stop chasing green candles, guys. Anyways, my rant's over. Done. All right, cool. Let's go actually back to the roadmap, though. Hold on a second. All right. So where are we in phase of the in the roadmap? Privacy Solana Telegram bot. That's where we are. They're getting very close to releasing the bot. Did they already release the bot? I don't think they released it. They're getting really close to releasing the bot, though. You keep seeing updates on it. Sync on-chain DApp with Telegram bots, multi-chain block explorer, then multi-chain wallet application. Release multi-chain wallet applications to streamline interactions across various blockchains with ChainSwap's integrated utilities. And just so you guys know, blockchains, they have a hard time talking to each other, which is why Chainlink is really important. By the way, another project of mine that I hold a shit ton of, more of I don't think it's going to give me the 20, 30x gains that something like this can, but I'm happy with the 10x on ChainSwap. You should be happy with the 10x too. All right, hold on. Anyways, so there's a lot coming. They've literally done everything that they said in terms of their roadmap. They keep on hitting their roadmap goals. They keep on updating you guys. The price will come. I was talking to behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys knew this in crypto. Some of you do, some of you don't. But behind the scenes, how a lot of low cap cryptos work is by advertising through something called KOLs, people like myself and others, right? And they've been spending zero money on advertising. Like the last 6 months, they haven't put a dollar out for advertising. They've been taking all their money and they've been building their protocol, right? And they've been organically growing on X and organically growing just based on me and whoever talks about it, right? They have not been spending any money on advertising. I will tell you this, right? You're gonna get it here. I'm not gonna make a video about this. I'll say it to you guys once here. You guys are the lucky ones that understand this. There's going to come a time where utility is back. Utility is boring right now. No one gives a fuck about utility. Oh, I guess they like XRP and that's a utility coin, but another story for another day. Same with Cardano. But utility in terms of low cap utilities, no one's fucking with low caps right now. All the money is going into Bitcoin. All the money is going into Cardano. All the money is going into XRP. All of it's going into Solana, right? It's going into these large coins. The money will start to flow down. This is how this market works. This is, if you pick up anything from what we talk about today, if you guys can understand this, you'll make so much money, right? That's why I'm going to be taking profits from Bitcoin. That's why I'm taking profits from XRP, taking profits from Cardano, right? Not a ton. I'll sell 10, 15, 20% off the top if these numbers get a little bit, a little bit higher, right? And I'm going to take those and I'm going to put them into lower cap cryptos and watch those things fucking go crazy. Then sell it into cash when the market goes fucking nuts, right? Then I'm going to hold on to that cash. Crypto's going to be boring as shit. And then I'm going to start buying back in during the bear market into 2026, 2027. That's kind of my philosophy. But if you guys can understand this, that it normally goes Bitcoin and then the attention goes to a couple other large cap cryptos, right? Then it goes down to layer twos. Then you'll have an AI boom. You're going to have a DeFi boom, right? You're going to have a real world asset boom. You're going to have a meme coin boom, right? The attention focuses on different sectors. There's going to come a time where the attention focuses on projects like Chainlink and ChainSwap, right? XSwap is another one. I don't own XSwap. It does the same thing ChainSwap does, just not as good. Doesn't have, I don't think it has, it's just not as good. But anyways, my point is there's going to come a time where this fucking market just goes crazy, right? And these cryptos just go fucking nuts, right? Until then, I'm accumulating and I'm being patient and I'm going to get myself 30, 50Xs, but you don't deserve 30 and 50X gains if you're sitting there crying about the fact that your crypto hasn't grown in 6 months. It's like, and I know it's, I guess there's a reason why 99% of the population, or I'm sorry, 1% of the population owns 99% of the wealth, because 99% of people think like that. What's the next shiny coin? Oh my God. Oh my God. I need to sell because it's going down. I'm losing money. I'm melting. I can't do this anymore. I can't hold. Javi, what do I do? Hold my dick, please. Please come hold my fucking cock in your hands, right? I need you to hold my cock and help me through this. No, relax. Hold your own damn cock. Relax. Calm down. It's going to be okay. I kind of sound like Alex Becker right now. I've been watching too much Alex Becker. Anyways, you get my point. So check out the roadmap. Go look at what they're doing. You guys already saw what we're talking about with internet computer, the connections with Coinbase. XRP has been ripping. I'm going to be taking some profits off the top of XRP, especially if this thing gets close to $1.50. I'm probably going to sell 25% of it, one clip. Cardano gets close to $1. I'm going to take some profits off the top, probably 25%. And I'm going to integrate that, or I'm going to move that money into some lower chains, such as ChainSwap. Probably not buying anymore. I know some of you guys asked in the comments about Ring AI. I'm not buying any more Ring, but I mean, that's because I bought a shit ton of it. I have 100,000 of them, and that's plenty. That's probably going to be worth, I think it goes to $1, 75 cents to $1, and that means I made 100 grand off of 5 grand. I don't think anybody's complaining on that. But let's go into some questions here. What's up, Tony? Tony's an interesting one. This guy, Tony, hates on me in the comments, but then he asked me questions because deep down he has a man crush on me. I'll answer your question in a minute, Tony. He's one of the haters in the comments though, but then he also like still loves me. Why don't I speak about Emerald since my first video only? I did 2 videos on Emerald. I still own Emerald, actually, as a matter of fact. Let me show you so I can show you some proof so you guys know I'm not fucking with you guys. All right. I'm not going to show you the full amount just because I don't want you guys tracking my wallet, but it's a decent amount here. Here, hold on. Oh shit. How do I do this without you're good, Tavi. I can just hold it here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Damn, this camera does not focus.
Turn your brightness down.
Turn my brightness down. Here, guys. Really? You think so? Think that'll stop it?
Yeah, it might be too bright.
I'm gonna show you a couple of coins that I own. It's not working, bro. I don't know. It's not focusing, guys. You guys are gonna have to believe me. I own like fucking 5 grand of Emerald still. Another one. Actually, let's talk about a couple of cryptos that are still in my portfolio that you guys might want to take looks at. Obviously, invest at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor. I bought the dip on Pal AI. I think it's still gonna go fucking crazy. I have ChainSwap. I have millions of ChainSwap. Just so you guys know, I have millions of them. Javi. Millions of ChainSwap.
Capital M.
Like it's a six figure bag. Just so you guys understand. I have a shit ton of LimeWire. I have a shit ton of Hash AI. I have a shit ton of Pal AI. I have a shit ton of the Game Hub. By the way, if you bought Game Hub back in the day when I first started talking about it, they migrated to Game Hub V2. Same thing as like when what's the crypto Gala Games went from Gala 1 to Gala V2, right? And for the next couple of weeks, they've opened up their migration again. They ended up stopping it, but if you go on to my X profile and you scroll down, there's a Game Hub post I put up, and there's a link there. There's a Telegram link. You message them, and you're going to message straight to the developers. And then if you send them the Game Hub that's fucking worthless now, the Game Hub V1 that looks like it rugged. It didn't rug. They literally migrated to V2, just so you guys know. They will give you the equivalent back. So I ended up sending them mine, and I got like 12 grand. It was worth $400, right? The actual Game Hub V2 or V1. Everybody's like, oh, it rugged this and that. Like, no, they migrated to V2. Again, you have to understand how crypto works. You have to follow them on X. You know what's going on. It's a tough game to be in, right? You can't just buy it and just hope it's going to go up. You have to actually do research. You can migrate over. So if you have a couple $100 left, or even if it's $20, whatever it is, send it to them. They'll send you back Game Hub V2 to that same account that you sent it from. And yeah, so just so you guys know, it did not rug. That's just they've migrated. So keep that in mind. It's on my page. I bought the dip on Lemon Rocks last night. It should jump like 60%. And it wasn't Lemon Rocks. I know that for a fact. It was just some whale inside of Lemon Rocks that just ended up selling. And remember, it's a small cap project and someone's got a couple 100,000 in it and they sell 100 grand clip or a couple or a 20, 30, 40 grand clip. Boom, 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 boom. You do the project. If it's a low cap crypto, it's going to look like it rugged. Like CYCLIX Games, some dude tweeted the other night, some influencer on X, he ended up selling like all of his CYCLIX at a 22% loss because he needed the money for some other thing he was doing, and he let his community know, and CYCLIX dropped from like $1.50 to $1.25 because of this one guy, right? So get it in your head, stop floating around the whole what do they call it, the word rug. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. not all of you, some of you know what I'm talking about. I bought more Doge, not Doge like the Dogecoin that we've all learned to love. I bought more of the Department of Government Efficiency on where did I buy it? Uniswap. I think it's gonna rip. I bought more Grok, GROK. It's Elon's AI, right? I still own Lithium Finance. I haven't bought any more, but I still own Lithium Finance. I still own Ether token, Ether, AETHIR. I still own Artificial Liquid Intelligence. I still own Blender. I still own Meta. I still own Optimus. That's what's in this profile here. Hold on. Let's see what else I got. God, I'm giving you some alpha today. I'm not going to give you everything. I own a shit ton of Axon DAO. The founder of Axon DAO, by the way, next Saturday morning at 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, he's going to be on for 30 minutes. And he's going to be answering questions and just talk about where Axon's going. He likes to talk. Good guy. He likes to talk. So I don't know how much questions we're going to get in, but he's going to be telling you where they're going with their new ring. They got some psychedelic shit going on. So I'll let him explain what's going on with Axon, but Axon's one of my favorite plays. This portfolio actually has more CHAINSWAP in it. I bought this meme coin called Speedy. It's a turtle. I still own Ring AI. It's right here. I have 97,000 of them. I own Destra Network. We'll see what happens with Destra. It's a play I picked up from Alex Becker. Literally, he's talked about it so much, and it's so low comparative to where I think it's going to go. So I picked up some of that, and then a meme coin that I'm really fond of. Holy shit, it's actually cranking today too. Oh shit. KLAUS is up to almost 3 cents. KLAUS on ETH, and then also Parallel AI. And then I still own a little bit of Cage Network. Not a ton, but a little bit of it. And what else? So that's pretty much everything inside of my Uniswap portfolio. I have my stuff on Coinbase, I have my stuff on Kraken, I have my stuff on Binance, I have my stuff in my Ledger. I have cryptos all over the place, but I'm just kind of giving you a couple of cryptos that I have here today, or on this platform here, so you guys know, like these low caps, a lot of them I still own. Some of them I don't, right? I got rid of my Based games. I took profit on that. Actually, I have a little bit of Based games in my Coinbase wallet, I believe. I think I have like $2,000 worth. But I'm looking at, I don't think I'll keep that and see what it does, but I'm not buying any more Based games. I don't like how the team treated the KOLs. I don't like how the team treated the chart. It really pissed me off. It'll probably still pump. They'll get some KOLs on board. They'll spend some marketing money, and it'll probably still do well. But not my favorite project. I'd rather own CYCLIX and see what happens there. Let's see. This guy said talk CSwap. Oh, Alonzo said talk CSwap, ADA, ICP, Axon. I did. There you go. I already talked CSwap. I don't know if you guys we're just getting in here. Let's see. Talk about Ring. Yeah, what you guys should go do is check out. Actually, let's just do this. Ready? Hold on, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Where is X? And then let's do okay. All right. Okay, so notice this. Ready? So check this out. Now, this is just a pinned post, so don't get confused, right? Like, oh, they haven't posted since June 27th. Can you see my screen? They see my mouse too? Yeah? Okay. They post almost every day, guys. A new partnership announcement, right? I've never heard of this protocol, but anyways, they'll announce all their partnerships. I know they got listed on Mexi. Another partnership here as we scroll down. So Ring has partnered with the likes of Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot. There's a bunch of them, right? They partner with a shit ton. If you just scroll down, you'll see all their partnerships. And do I think this project, do I think Ring AI is like a multi-billion-dollar project? No, guys. Do I think Ring AI will even be here 5 years from now? I have no clue. But, and I'm just scrolling here so you guys can see, they literally are partnering with like every fucking crypto they can, right? They're introducing, and what you guys got to understand is they're trying to create a way where a crypto company, any crypto company, instead of when people want to know about that crypto, they can call up using Ring AI's technology and ask questions about it. and you don't have to have humans answering questions. They're trying to create a protocol essentially that's on the blockchain where it's an AI answering service, right? And as it grows, they want to make it so that if you don't even know you're talking to AI, right? It could be really big in the future, but I don't anticipate this being like this massive crypto. But considering it's sitting at like 3 or 4 cents or some shit, and its all-time high this bull run was 70 fucking cents. Like, do the math. Like, that's massive if it gets back to where it was. So this is just one of those projects where they're always building. I like that. Look at the updates. They update you every single fucking day. I mean, dude, it's incredible. They're literally all over it. So at least they're building. How many projects do you guys have that aren't doing anything? They're literally not doing shit. These guys are partnering with everybody on the fucking planet, every fucking crypto on the planet. As you go back, if you go back like months, you're going to see a lot bigger partnerships with some bigger cryptos as well. So what do I have to say to them? I think it'll still do well. But I'm not going to hold on to it for long. This next pump, if this thing gets to like 50, 75 cents, I'm probably going to be out with most of my bag, just so you guys know. Because if I can go out and make, I don't know, I got like almost 100 or 1,000. If I can make 50 to 75 grand off of 5 grand, I'm out. Like, wouldn't you?
Heck yeah.
If you turn 5 grand into 50 or 75 grand or 100 grand, are you going to sit there and hope for more? I hope not. Right? You should take profits. So, anyways, let me go back to the comments here. Gary Ginsler is trash. Hell yeah, Carter. KLAUS. What about KLAUS? So let's talk about KLAUS. My fucking back hurts. So KLAUS went, what did we do? A 9-10x on KLAUS. A lot of us took profit. I know I did. And then I bought back in when it bottomed, and I've been kind of buying ever since. It's almost 3 cents now. Where is it going to go? I mean, I think KLAUS is $1 billion project. I genuinely think that this thing can go to $1 billion, but doesn't mean that I'm waiting for that. I will sell on the way up. Why I'm a fan of KLAUS? Well, the narrative, number one, the fish from American Dad. Everybody knows American Dad, right? Seth MacFarlane, I think, is going to have the memes or the characters from Seth MacFarlane this bull run, I think, are going to replace like the Land Wolves of the world. I think that a couple of influencers, you know, the Rex and Smooths of the world, they really fucked people on Land Wolf. Now, Land Wolf will probably still come back, and you know, people will forget about that, especially if the price comes back. But it's going to be tough because those guys were really the ones that were pushing it. There was a couple. I mean, I pushed it as well. I thought that was going to be a really cool project. I had no idea that these guys were going to literally rug the project. That's what happened. They literally rugged Land Wolf. There's a reason why they're driving around in a fucking Land Wolf wrapped McLaren, right? That came from what? Like, come on, guys, use your common sense. But whatever. You know what? You know, jail's going to be nice for them. I think they're going to have some fun in jail. So, but in terms of KLAUS, sorry, I was just talking mad shit there. I got to stop that. I don't want to start with people in the crypto industry. We all see how that goes. But it is true. I mean, you guys need to know that, like, you guys follow me because I'm real. I tell you how it is. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm the kind of person, like, all the time when I fuck up on a crypto, I tell you guys. When I'm paid on a crypto, I tell you guys. Most of these guys don't tell you that they're paid. Like most of these guys are not telling you that they have a paid partnership, right? I am, right? Most of these guys will take a paid partnership and they'll talk about cryptos like they you know, they just randomly found it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god, I discovered this new crypto, blah 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 blah. And meanwhile, they got paid like 20 grand to make that video. And then when the price goes up, they literally sell all of it. That's why I sit here and show you guys like proof that I still own most of the shit that I talk about. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there. With KLAUS, one of the things that they're doing that I'm really happy about is they stopped paying a bunch of their KOLs, their advertisers. Well, Tyler, why would that be a good thing? Well, it's a good thing because they were paying their advertisers and their advertisers weren't talking about the project, right? So if they're not talking about the project, they're paying them every month or every couple of weeks or whatever it is. And then they get they get paid in KLAUS and they just dump on you. They just sell it, right? So they've been tracking the wallets, and they know who's talking and who's not, and they've kicked out a shit ton of them. And now you start to see the price start to go back up because the people that are in the project, the advertisers and the team, right, the people that are still here that are talking about it, like myself, right, I really haven't sold much. When I sell KLAUS, I sell, you know, $1,500 a clip, right, and I have a lot of it. Like I have like 6 figures in KLAUS. So when I sell, it's a very, very small fraction, right, of what I don't want to sell a massive amount of this crypto and fuck up the chart. I want this thing to do well. I want this thing to eventually maybe become a collectible. Who knows? But there will come a time, yes, in this bull run where I'll probably sell all of it. Not all at once. I think that's a really shitty thing to do, but I'll start to dollar cost out, and I'm going to dollar cost out of everything. Just so you guys know, like straight up, like it's fun. I was listening to Alex Becker the other day, and like he was like talking about how people are like, Alex Becker's making so much money off you guys. Like you like get these comments that like all over, whether it's TikTok or comments on X, and people are like, I don't know why you listen to Coach Ty. He's just shilling his coins to dump on you. And it's like, motherfucker, I invest in crypto not to watch my money go up and stare at it. I fucking like, I'm going to sell Bitcoin, Cardano, XRP, CHAINSWAP, Chainlink, every crypto I own. I'm going to take fucking profits. Are you not? Are you here to just look at your money go up and never take profits? Raise your hand if you're here to just look at your money go up and never take profits. Like, duh. At least I tell you. At least I'm honest about it. A lot of these guys, oh, I won't do that to you. Oh, I would never sell my crypto. I'm just telling you about it, and I'm just investing all my money in it just so you can make a bunch of money. Like, we're all here to make fucking money. Let's be real, right? The difference is some of us will tell you that, and some of us will lie to you, right? So choose who you want to follow wisely. Right? I don't know what realm is, or realm or whatever. Let's see. Yo, that's fucking awesome. I don't know how to say your name. Polaris, Paulius bought AOS at 9 cents. Sold at 90. Hell yeah, bro, you got 10x. We called. Can we go into that? By the way, yes, I do like KLAUS. We obviously we've gotten that. Can we talk about that for a minute? How many of you guys bought AOS when I first started talking about it? I brought AOS to you guys at under a penny. Under a penny. You know who said to me, and I'm friends with him now. I like the guy a lot, but Rafi, the crypto network, he gave me. I'm pretty sure he was like subtly like shooting like shots fired, right? Because he was talking about how I was like promoting low cap cryptos. And I'm like, well, bro, every fucking crypto's a low cap 2 years ago. Like everything was fucking low. Like, what did you want me to do? Do you want me to only talk about fucking Bitcoin? Like, and then he had to eat his words on that, and I'm proud of him for doing that because he was like, damn, your AOS call killed it. The shit has done a 90x, a 90 fucking x. Right, it's at 80 something cents right now. Yeah. Right, its peak it did 90 or 87 cents or 86, almost a 90x. Right, and I think it's still going much higher. I think AO's still probably going to go to a couple dollars minimum. Right, and so this is going to be like a no joke. This is going to be like a 200-300x pick of mine, and this is like what I tell people all the time.
Peak is $2.17.
Yeah, but there was also okay. So the peak was $2 and something cents on AOS, but there's also more tokens in circulation. Okay. But then there's also way more money in the world. So like you can sit here and talk about the relevance of that. I still think it's gonna go do well, right? Yeah, for sure. Like I still own like 30-40 grand worth of it, but that made me so much money.
This year was 84 cents.
84. I thought it was 86. No, because it was 86 cents. Might have been a different chain. Either way, 84, 86, 90, whatever, right?
Yeah, 91. Here we go.
91 cents. There you go. So 91 fucking X since the first day I posted about it. And a lot of people got in at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents, whatever. You guys made a fucking killing. I'll talk about where I think KLAUS is going in a minute. But congratulations to you on that. And I think AOS is still a bag that should be it's in my portfolio. Let's put it that way. It's still in my portfolio. I've sold about 70% of it, and I have about 30% left, right? No, actually, I sold about 80% of it. Because, I mean, guys, I fucking 90x my money. Like, what the fuck do you expect? You think I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, I want a 200x, like a fucking 90x my money? Most people won't even fucking 10x their entire fucking 401k in their entire lifetime, right? And we're over here getting a 90x in a fucking year and a half, right? So that thing went fucking nuts. That thing went crazy, and I think it's still good. I still think it's got a ways to go. That could end up being one of my 300x plays this bull run, and that's kind of the philosophy I tell people, right? So check this out. From what I made on EOS, right? I could lose on every other crypto this entire bull run, and I'd still be in profit, right? So put that in perspective. That's why I diversify into a bunch of projects. And one of the things that people need to understand is you might lose. Like, there might be times where you literally get fucking wrecked on a crypto, right? But if that's the only one you bought, well, that's your fault, retard. Like, why are you buying one crypto? Why are you not diversified, right? Why do you not have a portfolio of chance coins, of cryptos that are really low market cap that could go crazy, but you also know the risk? Why do you not have mid caps? Why do you not have a couple of large caps? Like, why do you think I own Cardano? Why do you think I own ICP? Why do you think I own XRP? Why do you think I own Ethereum? Why do you think I own, or well, I don't own the Solana. Rachel owns the Solana. But either way, why do you think we own these cryptos? Like, because they're large caps, they're a lot safer, and you can still get 5-10x's. But then when you make that money there, right, and you see that, like, okay, I just fucking 5-10x my money on my big bags here, I can move it into some other stuff, and then I can get another 10x, and you can play the game like that and diversify. And if you're diversified enough and you lose on a handful of cryptos, but you win on one or two, and they do 100x like EOS, who the fuck cares? You lost 10 grand, but you made 100. Like, why are we not understanding this? This is like simple to understand. Is it good to put 50% in ONDO at this price for $2? So Traders Club, I don't mean to be like I'm going to say this and don't think I'm trying to be a dick, but like, where the fuck were you? Were you not just listening to anything I just said? I'm just curious. Did you just get into the chat? Because I was just explaining to you that it's crazy to put all of your money into one or two cryptos. Because if it doesn't do well, right, you're fucked, right? So what I do is, and it's a simple strategy, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like a dick when I say that, but it's just like, I hope you're just getting in. Okay. All right. Sorry. I thought you were here this whole conversation, because I literally I looked down and you put that comment in, and I'm like, what? Like, were you not listening? I was just explaining this. I think it's crazy to put a huge percentage of your money, right, into just one project, unless it's Bitcoin and you're thinking long term. If you're thinking long term and you're just like, I'm going to put 50% of my money into Bitcoin, and you're going to get yourself a 10x in the next 10 years, most likely. But if you're thinking long term and that's fine, great. Yeah, sure. Right. But I would not put 50% of my portfolio into anything other than Bitcoin. Right. I wouldn't do it. I think that's crazy. So I had this diversification. I was just explaining to everybody. I'll explain it one more time for those of you that just got in. I diversify for a reason. I own a bunch of different cryptos. Like XRP is like 4 or 5% of my portfolio. Give you an example, right? Some people, it's 50% of their portfolio. I have phone calls with people at 75% of their portfolio. And I'm like, you're banking on one crypto. And if you're right, great, you're going to fucking kill it, right? If you're wrong, you're going to sit here and just like all these people that have owned XRP for the last fucking 7 years, 6-7 years, right? Imagine if you owned other cryptos, how much higher they would have been, right? Imagine if you owned ICP, right? Imagine it, like the shit's at like $9. You could have bought it at $1. You could have 9x your money. Instead, your XRP is finally doing a 3x from what the price was fucking 5 years ago. It's finally at a 3x, right? So that's why I diversify. And then when I diversify, if some of those cryptos do really well, then I take out some of that money, I'll put it into cash, and I'll move it into other cryptos that haven't done as well that I think are going to do better. And then I hope to get a pump on that one. Now, I only do that with a small percentage, though. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. So, obviously invest at your own risk and do your own research, and don't take what I say as investment advice. But anyways, that's the answer to that. I would definitely not put all of my money in, or 50% of my bags into just one project. You bought XYO, got a 3x. XYO will fucking rip as well. I'm not worried about that. CSwap's going to print money. CSwap's going to print for me too. Oh, excuse me, guys. Let's see. We'll go through this. We've got any more comments. All right. Anybody have any questions? Because if not, we're going to end the stream here. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. Am I in Colorado? Ever gone to a CU game? I am in Colorado. I've never gone to a CU game. I don't know if I could be around a bunch of fucking drunk, retarded college kids. I have a hard time having, I don't have a lot of friends, Javi, right? I don't. I have my friend circle is very small because I just can't stand like having conversation with normies. Oh my God, did you see that catch from Travis Hunter? Did you see that interception, bro? Wow, man, he's a god. Like, I just don't care. I really, I'll go to games here and there if the tickets are free. People give me free shit. But like, I just honestly just don't give a shit, And if you do, great. Like, that's what you like. That's fine. I'd rather stuff my fucking brain with this shit. I'd rather educate people, help people that want to be helped, and learn and become wealthy so I can make a difference in the world, instead of watching, the what do they call them? The gladiators. I don't care. Like I'm a big Larry Bird fan. Paul Pierce. Oh my God, I was there when Paul Pierce broke Larry Bird's record for all-time three-pointers. And I'm up in the stands yelling, oh yeah, great for you, Paul Pierce. The motherfucker doesn't even know who I am. Fucking up there, fucking, I think I was like 20-something years old or 19 or something. And I'm like, yeah, woohoo, like great for this guy. And I'm like this fucking loser in college that's doing nothing with his life. And then, yeah, so I just don't think that way anymore. So anyways, I hope that didn't make you feel a certain way. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. 80% of portfolio in ICP, bad idea. I mean, it's going to do well, but I mean, 80% of my portfolio is not an ICP, and I love ICP. I love it. I think this project's going to fucking kill it. What's the percentage of ICP in my portfolio right now? Oh, let's see. It's probably 7-8% of my portfolio. Yeah, 7-8%, I think is what it is. CHAINSWAP's like 7% of my portfolio. XRP's 4 or 5% of my portfolio. CYCLIX games like 10-12% of my portfolio, something like that, maybe a little bit more, only because I did so well on it, not because I think CYCLIX is like I don't think, listen, CYCLIX is a very low cap. The thing could fucking go crazy. It could rug. I don't know. The guys behind it, I like. Actually, I'm gonna have when is Mateus coming on, the CYCLIX Games founder? I think he's coming on Monday. Hold on, I'll tell you guys in a minute. But just because I have a bunch in it, doesn't mean that I'm like, this is my favorite one, right? It's just because it's done so well. Let me see here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me tell you in a second. Anime video. Hold on, guys. 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. What day are we meeting? It's in the chat here. We got to put in my schedule. Sunday night. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're meeting at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. Let me just make sure. But yes. Are we still meeting at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow night? At Mateus. This is what's cool about this. So his name is Mateus Mazur. So Javi, write this in the chat. Mattias Hias. His last name is Mazur, Mazur. If you look him up on Google, he not that he was like the Novak Djokovic of tennis. Like he's not like this like crazy good tennis player, but he is a pro tennis player. He was a pro tennis player. I just put him in the chat, however, wherever the fuck it is. It's all backwards. You guys can look him up. This is the founder of CYCLIX Games. He's completely doxed himself. You can find out where the fucking dude lives, right? So that makes me really bullish on the project, because why would you completely dox yourself and ruin your reputation? Not only that, he's made hundreds of millions of dollars in the Web 2 space, and now he's in the Web 3 space. and they just got a legal gambling license for CYCLIX. That's all coming to fruition. You're going to see a lot of marketing happening. And Muhammad, we already talked about KLAUS. That thing's going to rip, just so you know. But go and do some research on CYCLIX. It's an interesting project. I think you guys are going to like that project. Damn, we're up to almost 1,300 people. You know what's crazy? 1,300 fucking people watching live right now, and I have like 18,000 followers. And if I go on TikTok, I get 400 people that watch, and I have fucking 600,000 followers. Like, fuck TikTok. They hate me. I bet you they probably have like some blue-haired transvestite, dick loving fucking tranny that's, I don't know, watching me, following my account and flagging everything I do, because it doesn't matter what I talk about. My videos get taken down all the time. They're definitely like Gluck 3000 on, Biden's dick, like over there. It's fucked up. They hate that I talk about communism. They hate that I talk about freedom. They hate that I swear. They hate that I say the things that I say. I can't be the real Tyler over there. It's crazy. I have you on TikTok and I never see your lives come up. Yeah, I'm fucking shadow banned. I'm completely shadow banned because I talk about what's real in life. Like I'm not afraid to speak my mind, right? And they hate that. So we're going to be moving over here a lot more to do the lives. I'd rather talk to 1,300 of you than fucking 300 people on TikTok. But yeah, no, I think you're still early. I think we're still early in crypto, guys. Let's see. One more thing here. See if I'm missing anything. 25% BTC, 25% large caps, 25% mid caps, 20% low cap, 5% meme. Yes, sir. That's a good way of looking at it, Dusty. Just remember, like, BTC is not taking you to the promised land anytime soon, but it definitely is going to do well. Don't get me wrong. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. Saturday, it's been great. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate the support. And I hope I didn't offend anybody. If I did offend you, I'm not sorry. Anyways, love you guys. Talk to you later.